Good afternoon, Ospreys. You're watching Nest News. Live from the Student Union, I'm Kaylee Snyder.
And I'm Austin Thielen. Coming up in today's show, an update on Trump's tariffs.
An update on the burglary on campus.
UNF announces an esports arena.
How to find tutors during finals week.
The environmental degree launch.
And, of course, a sports and weather update.
So stay tuned and enjoy the show.
On April 9th, President Trump paused the tariffs that were announced on April 2nd after the stock market saw significant losses, according to AP News. Madeline Hancock spoke to some students at market days to see what these tariffs could have meant to their businesses.
On Wednesday, April 9th, President Trump announced he would be pausing the planned increase in tariffs for 90 days after the stock market saw its biggest one-day drop since the pandemic on Friday, April 4th. We spoke with some student vendors at UNF Market Days to see how these tariffs would have and still could affect their small businesses.
So I really don't want to raise my prices, but at this point, frankly, I'm being forced to, because as the costs are increasing for me to run my business, I don't have any other option, in order to continue to afford to actually do this.
Affect my business because all the manufacturers that I have are from China or Hong Kong, so the prices are going to be really, really high, which is bad because the whole reason I started selling things was because I felt like a lot of art wasn't affordable, and I wanted to make sure that I could start an art business where I could show off my work while still being able to cater to the college audience, because
We also spoke to UNF alumni and owner of Ink Factory Brewing, Aaron Meisenheimer, to see how the potential tariffs could affect the company.
And obviously we don't want to pass it on to the customers until we have to, but as a business you have to make prudent decisions, and as we get more information and as we see things come through, we'll make decisions as they come at us.
As of Friday, April 11th, most tariffs except for China are paused for 90 days, but due to the constantly developing nature of the Trump administration statements, this could change at any time. This has been Madeline Hancock for Spinnaker TV.
A suspect has been arrested for the burglary that took place in the Petway Hall building between March 30th and April 1st. According to the Clary Act Timely Warning Update, the burglary occurred in a locked and empty office. To report any information about this case, please contact the UNF Police Department by calling the number 904-620-2800.
According to a press release from UNF, the city of Jacksonville has approved $3 million to be spent on an esports arena called the Flight Deck, coming to the Student Union next year. The space will feature PC gaming stations, a competition stage for live tournaments and team play, a broadcast studio for live streaming, and more. UNF claims that the esports industry, projected to grow over $6.3 billion by 2030, goes far beyond gaming and will have a direct impact on the future of Jacksonville's workforce. President LeMayem says, "We are so appreciative of the support from Mayor Deegan and the City Council as the UNF esports is posed to transform Jacksonville into a premier center for digital innovation and gaming. This is a significant milestone for our university and the entire community. We couldn't be more excited about the opportunity to enhance innovative technology in our region." UNF hopes that the esports facility will allow UNF to attract more students to pursue STEM careers in science, computing, and engineering. It's been hot.
It has been really hot. It was such a nice day yesterday, and then it completely changed. I think summer's officially here.
It's gone through, I feel like it's gone through 5 seasons over the past 2 days. It's been crazy.
No, our 6 weeks from Paxton Phil, I think are officially up. I think we've used them all.
The pollen. I don't even want to talk about the pollen.
Dude,
I don't even want to talk about the pollen.
So full of pollen.
But anyway, I don't know if we have a pollen update, but we do have a weather update.
We do. And I know the summer months are coming up, and I think it's going to be getting quite much hotter, or a lot hotter than it has been. But let's go to Annette with your weekly weather update.
Good afternoon, Ospreys, and welcome to your weekly weather report. Today's average temperature is 78 degrees, and there's a 50% chance of rain and thunderstorms later this afternoon. Thunderstorms are also expected to continue later tonight. Looking into the weekend, temperatures are going to be sunny and warm. Saturday and Sunday will have mostly clear skies, and the highs will be in the 70s. Monday through Thursday, temperatures will rise into the 80s. Lows this weekend and this week will stay in the 50s, giving us cooler mornings. So to recap, today we'll have chance of rain and thunderstorms, but those storms should clear up by tomorrow morning, giving us a sunny and warm weekend. I know this weather is going to be beautiful this weekend and this week, and while you should totally go outside and enjoy it, remember, Ospreys, that we only have less than a month of classes left. So let's lock in and focus on these next few weeks. I'll see you next week, Ospreys.
Are you feeling stressed about the end of the semester and finals week? Well, I know I am, because Alexander Jenkins reports on where to seek academic assistance in these last few upcoming weeks.
With finals and projects around the corner, there are plenty of organizations at UNF that want to help students succeed. It can be stressful studying, which is why organizations like the Writing Center are offering more help for students before finals.
At the Writing Center, we offer consultations by appointment or drop-in. During those consultations, you can come and work with one of our consultants on a paper, any sort of writing assignment that you are having trouble with or that you would like feedback on. Our writing consultations appointments are 30 minutes and drop-ins are typically around 20 minutes.
Anyone needing help with a writing assignment can walk into the office located in Building 4 without needing to make an appointment.
So we are open actually through Wednesday of finals week. And you can come in anytime, no appointment needed, do a drop-in, work with any consultant.
Along with the Writing Center, there are other organizations and tips that can help students. The Smart Center offers math and statistics tutoring in several locations on campus. Student Academic Success Services also has a list of tutoring hours and resources for different majors on their website. I also spoke to staff at the library, who say they are preparing to extend library hours ahead of finals. Students can also ask professors about tutoring opportunities through the use of their office hours. To learn more about these organizations, you can visit unf.edu. For now, Alexander Jenkins, Spinnaker TV.
The last day of classes is Friday, April 26th, and final exams week follows shortly after, starting on Saturday, April 26th, and ending on Friday, May 2nd. Good luck, Ospreys.
Well, there is exciting news for the environmental science enthusiasts. The Institute of Environmental Research and Education's brand new environmental science degree launched yesterday.
And this degree is going to focus on hands-on learning opportunities with fieldwork, lab research, and internships for students. So be sure to check out UNF's website for more information about the program and how to apply.
That's exciting, and what's also exciting is that we have another sports update.
That's
so
right.
Let's go to Ryan.
Hello everyone. Even though the semester is nearing its end, athletics are still in full swing, and as a result, let's get right into this week's sports update. The track teams were on fire across the Florida Relays and ERAU Running Elements Classic as they swept the ASUN Track and Field Weekly Awards. Starting with the women's side, Smila Kolba took home ASUN Women's Outdoor Track Athlete of the Week on the back of the nation's second best 800-meter time of 2:01.18. This effort not only won her race at the Florida Relays, but broke her own program record. The historic performance continues a strong season for Kolba, who was an All-American during indoor. Moving to the men's track team, Robert Pedroza took home ASUN Men's Outdoor Track Athlete of the Week as he ran the 9th fastest 800-meter time in the nation this season at the Florida Relays with a 1:47.37. This performance marked a new program record. Additionally, William Owens snagged ASUN Men's Outdoor Track Freshman of the Week after recording 2 new program records in the 100-meter with a 10.51 and the 200-meter with a 21.12 in his prelims at the ERAU meet. Moving to the diamond, the baseball team had a huge win Tuesday night as they took down in-state power conference foe UCF 6-5 at Harmon Stadium. The story of this game was outfielder Nick Moneill as he had a strong night at the plate, going 3 for 5 with a pair of RBIs. One of those RBIs was the winning walk-off single that drove in Connor Moore in the bottom of the ninth. The Ospreys look to use this momentum ahead of a series at Stetson this weekend. The softball team continued their dominance in ASUN conference play as they swept the Stetson Hatters this past weekend at home. The Ospreys' bats were hot, leading to 8 or more runs being scored across all 3 games and helping cause 2 run rules. Perhaps the highlight of the weekend, however, was junior Amanda Artema hitting her first career home run in an Ospreys uniform to end Sunday's game. They remain a remarkable 12-0 in conference play. Lastly, make sure to keep an eye on the men's and women's tennis teams as both squads look to finish their season strong against Lipscomb and North Alabama. With wins, the teams can improve their seeding in the upcoming ASUN championships and start some momentum for a deep run. That's all I have for you today. I'll see you next time.
And that's just about all we have for you today, Ospreys.
Remember, consider donating to support college media at UNF through the link in the description below.
And for all things Spinnaker, check out our website, unifspinnaker.com.
Also, make sure to follow us on our Instagram at UNF Spinnaker and check out the rest of our YouTube for more content.
And as always, thank you so much for watching. I'm Austin Thielen.
I'm Kaylee Snyder.
And we'll see you next week on Spinnaker's Nest News. Swoop!